Hello, and here we are. I think we must be up to about episode 5 or even 6. I don't really want to keep count, but here we are. Once again, sitting in my little hut on our land at Ongatete in the North Island of New Zealand. Once again, still getting ready to set up the forest camp and do all my field work with the plants and the singing and the musical instruments, and also to do my research into further ways of communicating with the elemental realms and the realms of the fairy folk. So some of you may think, oh my gosh, this is a bit way out there. But quantum physics are telling us, physicists are telling us, that within the biosphere of this planet, we share this planetary space with so many other realms of being and life. What does that tell you? This very much illustrates everything that we have learnt about epigenetics and the fact that we're all subject to the environment into which we were born and which we are raised, and how very narrow we can become within certain frameworks. We would develop almost a tunnel vision. So we've got lots of things to explore over the next few months. So as humans, we seek to become inwardly focused to aid our soul journey through life, and yet the answers are often out there. Sometimes I think that before we can successfully embark on our inner journey, there are things out there we have to address to be more aware of. And if we are more aware of these things out there, they're not going to colour or flavour our meditation or our contemplation as we attempt to move inward into our inner state. We must always be aware of the outer state. But in doing all this, we cannot and should not step away from our obligations to honour all the other beings and the Mother Earth upon which we all live. We're all seeking answers, but are we truly living within the solutions to our questions? So whilst our tiny human form clings to the surface of the planet, thanks to gravity, we are in for a comfortable ride, sure enough. Comfortable only so long as we can maintain a spiritual and emotional balance. So we consider that we are progressing along the path of self-realization. And we sit with instructors and teachers seeking answers to the many questions that arise on our individual spiritual journeys, taking action to listen to the wisdom of love that still prevails in the world today, to look through the veneer of mistrust and fear that is binding many alive today to the realization that love is the glue that holds the human world together. We must re-establish our love affair with our fellow human beings and the unseen dwellers in the biosphere of our Mother Earth, of our Papatuanuku. We do have hope. There's a lot of promise there. And once we bring this love back into our heart, we can then express the love. So for those of you who live safely, cocooned within your protected and insular life, look around you. And do not buy into the fear that lurks, or seemingly lurks, around every corner. Bring forth your love. But first you must express love for yourself. You must honour who you are. Then comes love for the world and every living thing on the planet. And do not shortchange yourself for the wonderful and unique being that you are. Now is the time for action. We can no longer separate ourselves from the rest of humanity. We can no longer separate ourselves from the rest of life on this planet, of all life on this planet, and offer love to those who are not yet aware. Overwhelm those around you with love. We live in a subtle field where intention can sway the lives of others. Many of us have lost or forgotten the memory of the original state of perfection, wonder, and joy. So, once again, I'm sharing these little notions with you, prompted, I suppose, by sitting with Sabella, my peace lady, playing in the background here. And she's just exhibits to me always a constancy. She is always there. She is a little living, breathing entity. And within her, there is an incredible life force, as there is within each and every one of us. She has an intelligence. She has a consciousness. She has the means now to communicate with us as human beings, and she does constantly. So once again, I thank you for sitting in on this wee session, and I hope what I've shared with you will offer some direction, if not comfort and support. So, tena luck. Once again, I must say adieu. Until we meet again. I so love you for who you are.